Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of Gold for Loko in a brown paper bag outside of the old Boston market.
I'm Richard.
And I'm Joey Donovan. And yeah, welcome. It's going to be a fun ride. We'll see where it goes.
The point is just we're going to be talking. Hopefully you might be laughing at this, or it's just laughing at us. Hopefully not. Maybe with us. Who knows?
Probably at Rich, not me.
Yeah, but we'll see. We will see what happens.
All right, cool.
All right. So we'll just have some topics. So Joey, how was your big Thanksgiving break?
It was actually awesome. Very happy the school went online for the Monday, Tuesday
Yeah,
classes.
that was definitely big fan of that.
Big fan. I hope they continue to do that.
Like for Easter, that would be nice.
Oh, that would be
Because we have
nice.
spring break the first week of March, and then 2 weeks, and then Easter.
That would be awesome if they kept doing that. But yeah, so it was great. I went down to actually South Carolina University to visit a buddy of mine, Danny Lynch. Shout out him. I don't know if you can listen to this. He's not from Loyola, but yeah, because they played Kentucky. It was a really great game. Didn't go to it though. We went to this one bar. We went to only one bar while I was there.
That's crazy.
Three nights. I was in this place for 16 hours in 3 days. It was actually insane. It was like a dive bar too. It wasn't even like a club. We just kept going. It was fun though.
Just brewskis flowing?
Brewskis were flowing, and then came back Sunday. Monday I went home. Broke up the drive a little bit. It was like a 13-hour drive. So I went straight from there to home.
But you didn't drive.
Well, we split up the drive.
Oh, you actually drove?
Yeah, I drove for a good part of it, and then we had the tire, the low tire symbol, and I didn't know what to do, and neither did Doe. So we pulled over for a while.
You didn't know how to put air in the tires?
I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know which tire it was. It was a bad look for all of us.
Yeah, that's like such a bad look.
Yeah, and then we went from like 3 gas stations, and the guys didn't speak English, so they couldn't help us.
Or maybe just pretend not to speak English, because why
They
would
could
you
have
help?
pretended. They could have pretended.
I would do that. Just not to help you fill air with your tires? Which is
Maybe.
the easiest thing.
Now we know.
Now you do know.
And then I went home. It was great. Thanksgiving is the best holiday, and I stand by that.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is definitely one for the food.
I think it's such a good holiday, but it's overshadowed because it's right between Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving is more of a family.
It's good family
holiday.
time.
Like Halloween's not a family holiday.
Because you're at school?
No, even when you were young, like, did you do stuff with your family on Halloween?
Up until I was like
5th grade.
maybe like 9.
Yeah, like, oh, really? Guess I wasn't as cool
Was
as you.
9, 5th grade?
No, I was like 12, 10. No, 12, 11.
Oh. Yeah, about 9. Well, I just stayed in the neighborhood. I had a good neighborhood crew. Shout out to Mott Men.
Yeah, I had a dangerous night crew, but not like a,
Dangerous night crew.
yeah.
All right, so wait. Tell me about your story. I heard you had a little issue over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. I live in a house, and there have been a problem with mice in our house. There's been mice poop everywhere, on the stove and like on our countertops.
Are
And,
you
like,
sure that's not like little candy that Bolden left out?
Well, we thought at first it was just like chocolate chips, because we thought, oh, one of our roommates probably had chocolate, like it was little like chocolate things. We're like, someone probably had that. Turned out it was not at all. It was poop. Yeah. So then 2 of my
Now,
roommates.
can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Did you try it?
I did not.
Did someone in your house try it to
No.
test it?
I don't think anyone ate the mice
Okay, cool.
droppings. No one ate the turds. But they lifted the stove, and it was just like piles and piles of mouse like poop everywhere. And we've been cooking on that for like months.
On the stove?
Under the stove, like you can lift up the stove like to clean it, and it was just filled with it. And like they texted, it's so much worse. So like for that, after we found out, we like always sanitize the stove. And like they're definitely on one of my roommates like has a cast iron thing that he doesn't clean, so that mice definitely like pooped on it and like walked all over it.
Yeah, that's gross.
But he hasn't cooked in like 2 months, so it's okay because he doesn't have any money to cook anymore, which is kind of sad. But yeah, so then we were like, all right. And then one of the kids like freaked out, called his dad. Like his dad was gonna drive from all the way from Pennsylvania and do something about it. I was so confused.
That's insane.
Because I was just like, we texted our landlord who's like, yeah, I'll get traps in the morning. And this kid was like, no, we got to get traps now. We got to get traps now. Drove to Giant, and then I had to pay for the traps. I was like, dude, I didn't even want the traps. I was fine for waiting until tomorrow. Because the traps that the landlord bought, were actually better than the ones we got.
Did he buy the glue ones?
So yeah, our landlord bought glue traps and the snap traps, and we had bought the snap traps and like a poison trap that like slowly kills them.
Oh my god.
But like the snap traps are like so comical, like they were like so hard to set up, and they were just like so kind of like funny because it was snapped. We all kept testing it out and like snapping our fingers and going, "Wowzer!" It was kind of. That was like a fun time setting up the mouse traps.
Insane. Wowzer's insane.
Well, it's like very cartoonish.
Yeah.
But anyways, like we see the two mice, and like one goes under the couch, and one other goes somewhere else. So I lift up the couch, and I start shaking the couch aggressively, going like hitting it up and down
to see if it's inside. Yeah.
See if it's like inside, and then we just can't find it. So I'm like, whatever. And then like 30 minutes go by, we go back in the because I make myself dinner. On the stove I cleaned.
What'd you make?
I made a
mouse souffle.
No, I made tuna.
Solid.
I like heated up the tuna and did like a tuna like a hot tuna thing.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. All right, continue.
So then like one of the roommates comes back. He's like, "Oh my god, is that a mouse?" I was like, "What?" The mouse is like under the couch, like beheaded. Its guts and brains are everywhere. There's like. It's disgusting. There's like red everywhere. And I was the one that did it. I didn't even know I had killed the mouse. I was like, oh my god.
A pancake. It was like
literally squished like a it was pancaked. It was bad. So then like we were trying to figure out how to get it out of the house because we didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, it's gross.
So we used a ski that I had gotten because I was going to make a shot ski, but then didn't make it.
Still can.
So we just like used a ski and got on the ski and then just threw it in a trash bag and got that outside. And that kind of sucked. And then our landlord got us glue traps and set them up in the morning. And then when I came back the next day at night.
So this is Sunday night. You got the first mouse?
Sunday night, first mouse. Then Monday, do a lot of cool stuff during the day.
Good catch.
And then I come back and I hear like this little thing like going in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my god, no way! And it's the mouse stuck to the glue trap, and it's like stuck.
No, it doesn't kill them.
It doesn't. The glue trap does not kill them at all.
Is that humane?
I think because the thing is, we're also debating with like what mouse trap do we get? Do we do one that's like an instant death?
Does a spring instant death?
I think it's not as instant as some of the other ones. Like it's one that like, shocks them.
Really? Is that what you guys got?
No, we got one that like they bite it and then they like they bite it and then they die in the walls.
Oh,
they slowly die. The glue trap is actually the worst one.
Yeah, that's very
like,
unethical.
He put little peanuts on it, so the mouse was like still like eating the peanuts, stuck. And then the mouse sees me, so it starts trying to get away. It can't get away. It's stuck to the glue. I was like, oh my god, like this sucks. Mm-hmm. And then the trap is so small, I can't even touch it because the mouse is gonna like try to go towards my hand. So I was just like, I don't know what to do. So we have a hammer laying around. So I was like, do I kill it with a hammer? And then I was like, going to the mouse. Like,
I mean, if it's stuck, what else are you gonna do with it?
Like, because the thing is, it has to stay on the glue trap.
If you get it out, then you're just gonna still have mice going around.
And I can't have that. So
you can't let it. Let it.
But the other thing, I was like,
die there.
I can't kill it with a hammer inside the house. I have to take it outside.
Mm-hmm.
So when I took it outside, I realized, wait a minute. We have a chopping block because I chop a lot of wood in my spare time.
You got a nice fire pit in the back.
Yeah, we do. Good fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I guess do I do it with a hammer, which is like so much more close, or do I do it with an axe? And honestly, this is my first time ever like intentionally killing an animal. It was honestly like not good at all. I was not a fan of it.
Did you feel kind of badass though with the axe?
No, because I swung the axe. I missed the first swing. I missed because I was like, I caught the edge of it. Like I cut the tail off, and this was tailless. So I was like, okay. So
now it's fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Yeah, tail.
No tail, but not as cool.
Not as cool. And then I swing again, and I get it, but it's like not like through, just like
Are you sticking to the
indented.
trap?
What?
Is this thing sticking to the trap?
Yeah,
the
and
hammer?
now the axe is also stuck. It's stuck in the
So
glue.
now you're swinging the thing around.
And it's like stuck. And I'm like, oh my God. So like, I'm able to get it out. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do one more thing towards the head. And then it moves. The mouse keeps moving. So I keep missing.
So was it not fully stuck?
Yeah, it wasn't fully stuck. So I was like, all right, I have to do this. So I take a log and then I just pummel. I hold the axe. I have the axe like holding the end of the axe holding one side of the body. And then I take the wood and go boom, boom. And it's just like splattered everywhere. It was, and then I like looked at it. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was home alone, and then my roommate came and saw me in cold blood,
Caught red-handed.
and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you had to do that by yourself." It was bad.
Yikes! Yeah.
It was bad. It was not good at all.
Rat Slayer.
The rat.
Have you
Yeah,
had
the rat
any
slayer.
since? What? It's 3 days ago.
3 days ago? No rats. No mice. No mouse. Nothing. So
You scared him away.
yeah, I think we must have scared them away. I
You
did all the work.
Yeah.
No one else did anything. Just me.
Good catch again.
Just me.
I had a similar story. I don't want to cut you off.
No, what is your
Okay.
story?
So it was over the summer, and it was just me and my sister home. My family was away for the weekend, and I wake up to screams at like 1 a.m, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, is someone breaking into this house? What's going on? Sister runs in my room, still screaming, like losing her mind, and I'm like, relax, what's going on? She's like, there's a mouse, and I'm like, hold on. First of all, dial it down a lot. She's screaming like someone's getting murdered. I get that it's 1 a.m, but like,
It's just a mouse.
it's just a mouse.
It can't kill humans.
So then I was like, it'll be fine. Just go back to sleep. And then she's freaking out. She's like, I can't sleep in this house with it being here. So I was like, all right, that sucks. Go outside then. And then still screaming. Fine, I had to take care of it. So I went downstairs. I got a golf club and a piece of cheese. As I saw in the movies, every mouse loves cheese.
no, every mouse loves. But the thing is, I think they like a stinky cheese. Like
I
that.
did not have a stinky cheese. I had a slice of cheddar.
Did you like rub it against your feet? The cheese
To make it stinky?
to make it stinky.
No, I did not. That would have been weird. Then it would have bit me probably.
Yeah, cheese.
I don't want
toast
it
are
coming
not
after
good.
me. I could have grabbed maybe like a Gouda. Or no, feta. Feta's stinky.
I don't know if that's like more of a Greek,
That might be too-
Mediterranean.
I didn't wanna-
Greek cheese. I don't
yeah.
think they're that.
I don't think it
cultured.
was a Mediterranean mouse.
Yeah.
So I just threw down. I made a barricade in her room. She locked herself in my room. That kind of sucked. And then I made a barricade, and then of where I thought it was, and I threw the cheese down in pieces. And I was just standing on her bed with the golf club.
What? You have a 9 iron? What did you have?
No, it was a 52 degree. It was an old one though. I would not use one of mine. No offense. I'm not using one of my clubs.
Well,
It was one we just had in the house.
Okay.
I just like hit stuff in the backyard with it. And then after waiting, it comes out. And I freeze because it came out and just took the cheese and started eating it. Like in all of the movies. The movies were right.
No, the movie because the mouse
They
like,
were right.
stands up.
They
and
came
like,
in, he ate,
It's
he
so
ate
small
it,
bites.
and I was like frozen, and then he went under, and then I was like, oh shit. And I lost my only chance. And then I threw down more cheese, and then it didn't take any of the more cheese. And so I didn't know what to do. I'm not gonna like I would have to move her dresser. It was like underneath her dresser. I would have to like move that, and that would kind of like block me in.
So you'd be stuck.
So I'd be one-on-one with the mouse.
Mano y mano.
And it was way too late at night for me to do anything that crazy. Eventually, it ran out. It went under the door. The door was closed. The door was like
slide. Yeah,
it was like the door from the ground is maybe like 1.5 inches. It went straight under. I was freaking out. And then I started screaming at her. I'm like, "Don't let it go in my room! Don't let it go in my room!" And then she's like, then she starts screaming. I shouldn't have yelled, because it scared her more, because she was already scared. And now she's like, "Why? Where is it? Where is it?" And then we don't know where it went. I checked every room upstairs, but right across from her room is a closet. So you just throw stuff in, so it's just filled. There's no room anywhere. So I was like, it's probably in there. And then that was it. And then we got mouse traps the next day. We got ones where it's like, it says if it's caught, they kind of just go in and then something happens. And it's just over.
It probably gets like
Yeah.
it's probably snap
I think
trap.
it was. And
With a
then
cover.
yeah. And then we haven't seen them since. And then I was like, why would a mouse be in your room? And then she opens her drawer and there was a ton of uneaten food. like open wrappers and everything. And I'm like, why would you have this?
Now, how often do you eat in your bedroom, though?
Okay, well, I'm not on the table here for having mice in my room.
Yeah, but like the mice went upstairs, so it has to be more than one food thing up there. Do you eat in your bedroom?
On occasion.
Because I was never allowed to eat in my bedroom.
I was never allowed, but, you know.
Oh, you sneak some.
No, sneak some stuff in, yeah. I would sneak like a bag of chips or something. Nothing ever crazy.
But like, I know some people who eat like full on like.
They like religiously eat in their room. They only eat in their room.
They only eat in
their
room. Like they make a full on meal and will just go in their room. That to me is crazy.
That's kind of weird. No, never like a full on meal. I'm thinking like bag of chips, maybe a cookie or 2 or 5. A couple, and then I'll go upstairs. And then I always throw it out downstairs though, because I don't leave crumbs in my room.
Oh yeah, you don't leave any crumbs, right?
Ate and left no crumbs. That's what they say about me. And then
Who says that?
People say that. Part of the cool stuff I do.
Never heard that.
Well, you should listen more. And then so that was the end of my story. Less significant than yours.
So I actually was.
You were the slayer.
The slayer. You just did nothing.
I was the damsel in distress, pretty much. I should have called you.
Should have called me.
Would you have come down?
No, not to Long Island. I'm not driving. I'm in Massachusetts. No.
Well,
I got into too far to drive down for a little mouse.
Yeah, like 1 in the morning. So yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But how was the rest of your break though? Oh, because this was all right. My bad.
This was like right after.
This was right when you came home from break.
No, besides my other break, it wasn't. Let's see, like
It's about Big Wednesday.
The Big Wednesday.
Most overrated holiday, in my opinion.
It's not even like a holiday. People, this is the first year.
It's like a holiday for degenerates.
Like in my state, like fake IDs are very hard. Like you don't really get into any of the bars. They're so strict. So like, it was really the first time I actually was able to go out to a bar instead of like a friend's house or like the quarry or something cool like that.
Throwing rocks in the quarry.
Yeah,
love that. It's awesome.
So like all I did was
so
just
many people.
Like so many people. The bar is this bar that's like not actually meant to
every
be packed.
Every bar hits way over capacity. I don't understand. It's like the biggest.
It's bars
bar
that like
night.
are never ever packed. They're just like filled.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't want to be there. And then one of the bars charged $25 cover.
Yeah,
that's taking advantage. Like no.
The one I went to had a $10 cover, but it's an Italian restaurant that like transferred over into a club at night. And I was like, because I thought it wouldn't be packed because this one was the over 21 bar. You playing Jousting game right now?
No.
Medieval game?
My mom texted me.
Oh, anything you want to share?
Hope you have a good day.
Oh, I love that.
Because I texted her, worst day ever after the mouse.
Oh,
she's responded.
Okay, yeah, just responded. So she's
hard to reach.
Okay,
she's hard. I can't really.
I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Break was like, yeah, it's overrated. The Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving.
Long Island. I could go to the city. I could go to a few places. I'm not going anywhere I can't walk to the bar to. The bars I went to was like a mile away. I just walked it with my buddies. It was awesome.
Yeah, I don't live in an area where I can walk to the bars.
Oh.
So it's always like.
But it's like a long drive. Like you go to like a local spot? Or?
Yeah, like a 10-minute drive.
Okay,
like
so that's not bad.
5 to 10-minute drive.
But not like I know some people who like want to go to the city, which is like an hour train, and then subways, or it's like.
And then you're going an hour train, and you're also going to the city where like everyone and their cousins going to.
Yeah.
And like that's not worth it.
I just kind of want to hang out with my pals. I haven't seen in ages. But then there was too many people.
I didn't get to see all my friends Thanksgiving. I didn't even see any of my.
Really?
I didn't even see most of my friends, honestly.
Why not?
Just like not enough time. I went line dancing on Tuesday.
Really?
Uh-huh.
How was that?
I've gotten better. I go line dancing like once a week when I'm home. I've gotten better at it, but the thing is, this one, they changed all the music. It used to be like country, and it was like all like hip hop. So it was like.
Can you not line dance to hip hop?
Well, it's a faster tempo.
Oh, that's true.
And like these people like are dancers. Like they know how to dance. Like I can do a couple of them. Like a fast song they did was September by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Great song.
I did, and it's very easy to dance to. So it's a lot of K steps. So I was pretty good at that.
That's awesome.
But like they were doing
which one is line dancing? Is that different from square dancing?
Square dancing is a partner dance.
Okay.
Line dancing is like you can do solo.
Okay.
Like line dancing is like the cha-cha slide.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Cupid Shuffle.
I love a good Cupid Shuffle.
But the thing is, like, in the line dance, in the songs, they don't give you instructions. You just have to, like, know it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of my favorite line dancing songs is She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy by Kenny Chesney.
I don't know that song.
Oh, it's a good one.
I'm not that deep into country.
I'm not that. There's not even. I'm going to Kenny Chesney this summer.
Are you really?
He's going to Gillette Stadium.
That's fire.
I'm so excited because this is like the original country fest. Like he was the first one that made country like cool.
Really?
In my opinion.
Was he? I mean, is that festival? Is that the one where it's like
No Shoe Nation?
That's it.
He's the founder of it.
I remember some of my old kids went like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago was the last time or maybe it was before. He hasn't been here since like before COVID.
They went to one during college.
During college,
but I don't know if he was there. I have no idea.
He may not have been there, but they may have done it without. But like he's the
now. What's this no shoe deal? What is that? Are shoes not allowed?
Like shoes are allowed.
Is there like a bin for you to put your shoes to get back afterwards?
If there's a shoe bin, like there's probably some stinkers in there. I'm not touching anyone's shoes.
What do you do with your shoe? Do you pull up no shoes?
Well, I think it's
or is it like loosely shoes?
I think it's like loosely shoes,
like flip flops.
Like flip flops. But the thing is with flip flops, there's so much glass everywhere because people just smashing bottles. Mm-hmm. So that's probably not a good idea.
So you can't really go barefoot then.
Well, maybe it's like the vibe, you know.
I like that.
Like shoes are definitely like you should keep your shoes on. I heard
really?
Crowd traveling airport security, and
I was a security threat wherever I went for some reason.
And you got to keep your shoes on because they opened it. They opened the shoe and they started like they didn't smell too good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If we want to talk about people stinking.
Anyways.
Yeah, we go past that.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to Kenny Chesney, which is going to be a lot of fun.
That's dope. I wish I went. Dead & Co's not touring anymore, but I would love to go see them.
Oh, they're done? Are they actually done?
Yeah, as a band, I think they're done touring. But apparently, the old people have been telling me, because that's all. You only go if you're old people.
And you.
And me. I went with my parents 4 of the 5 shows. But it's been the final tour the past, 7 years.
Yeah,
this was supposed to be like a one and done thing. So it's the last remaining Grateful Dead members and John Mayer, and it was just supposed to be like a one-time thing, and then just picked up. So apparently every show was supposed to be the final one, but I think they actually put their foot down because they're all really old.
So it's just that they generally enjoy.
Like imagine seeing like your grandpa on stage.
I saw Elton John his farewell tour at Gillette.
Really? When was that?
That was like 2 years ago. Like. It was when he came out with the song with Dua Lipa.
La 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 la.
Yeah, but he wasn't that hyped seeing like him live. He just like played the piano the entire time. Like no like cool.
So would you not go see Billy Joel?
I would not go see Billy Joel, and I'm glad I didn't.
Think who you're talking to? Someone from Long Island. He's a god to us.
I'm actually not a fan of Billy Joel. I think he's kind of a dick.
Rich. You can't say that to.
I think he's a jerk.
He's like our idol.
No, but like think about this. Great career, right? Great songs.
Awesome.
But he never worked with anyone.
Yeah, he did it his own way.
Yeah, but
do you know what he does?
Do you know what he does at his concerts? He's a jerk. Oh, what his concert? Oh, he lets the people from the back go up to the front.
Yeah, he wants real.
Because he don't want to look at. He
doesn't want to look at a bunch of corporate sellouts. He wants to see real fans, which is awesome. Does anyone from Boston do that? Any Boston musicians do that?
Yeah.
Who? Tell me one Boston musician that does that.
Dropkick Murphys. They do a big St. Patrick's Day show.
They're awesome. Damn it.
And it's really cool. I went once. It's really fun.
They're really good.
And I'm considering going home, but this St. Patrick's Day here, I don't want to miss that.
I know. I was thinking that too.
So when I'm home next year, I'm going.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. The Rangers play a big game on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, really?
I was thinking about going home for it because I know also in the city, like my friend who is home has done St. Patrick's Day in the city past couple of years because he didn't go to college, and it always looks like a very good time.
Yeah, doesn't know about Billy Joel? Not a good guy.
You can't say that.
He has good music, sure.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But
right, so what did they say about him? He said it wasn't a good guy? In what sense?
Like, he was just, like, so pretentious. Not down to earth.
Yeah, he's at the top. Yeah,
bigoted, standoffish, and misogynistic. Those are words I've heard by celebrities. That people legit said that about Billy Joel.
I have a question with the last three you brought up because they sound very familiar.
What? Standoffish, bigoted, and misogynistic? Is that how people describe you?
Not at all. People describe me as loving, caring, awesome, funny.
Funny smelling?
Funny looking, actually. That one kind of hurt my feelings, but the delivery was always funny, so I laughed.
It's kind of like when someone's like just making fun of you. You're laughing to like fit in, but they're actually making fun of you.
Now, not when it's a good joke, I feel like you can laugh at. If someone makes fun of you and it's a good enough joke, I feel like you can laugh at that.
All right, that's fair. But yeah, no, Billy Joel, not a good guy.
That hurts my feelings to hear that. I'm honestly upset.
What's your favorite Billy Joel song?
The Ballad of Billy the Kid. No, it's not in his top 5.
No,
Not
that's
in
a
his
deep
top
cut,
10.
Billy.
But I love that one.
But the thing is, he also he's gone live and like he'll do like deep cuts, like a deep cut concert, which I think is funny.
Good concerts though.
Not in the recent years.
I heard Tyler Childers plays deep cuts, and I mean, when I want to go see an artist, I want to see the songs I like.
You want to see the hits? I get that.
If I'm a diehard fan though, then I'll know the deep cuts. So I guess at a Billy Joel concert, I would know.
And the thing is, I'm only going to go see an artist if I actually like them. That's why I actually don't go to a lot of concerts. Elton John, I don't like. I only because my cousin bought me a ticket.
Unless I have like a good deal on the tickets, like say they're cheap. Like I went to before I liked country, I went to a country festival when I was in New York City, because my friend's mom just had like free tickets for us, and I was like, I won't turn down a free concert. But I didn't like country, so I was like, if I had to pay for it, I would not have went. If I get a good deal, I'll go to any concert.
The only concert I really want to go to RT Drive, Kenny Chesney, which I'm going. I'd love to go to Amy Winehouse Nirvana, but they don't perform anymore, unfortunately.
You should find a Amy Winehouse
cover.
Yeah,
I don't think.
You'd be surprised. I mean, at least I know when I look up Grateful Dead cover bands, there are tons of them.
But there's actually a really good concert series that's going to Fenway. It's like Green Day, Blink-182, Foo Fighters.
Is that in one festival or just like in a stretch?
It's one day at Fenway. It's actually like it's like 5. Like, I was going to get tickets.
Did you get them?
No, because I didn't want to ask anyone to go with me because I don't know who actually likes that. Like still likes them.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Other cool people. Everyone does cool stuff like those.
But also like Fenway concerts are not. You can go for free to Fenway.
Really?
I'm not telling you how. I actually maybe I'll tell you later.
Did you just admit to trespassing and sneaking in without a ticket?
I've actually never trespassed on Fenway property, so I'll make that clear. But their security, Ace Security, oh no, not Ace, Hub Security, they are not a fan
Ace
of
is
me.
down here, right?
Ace is down here.
Ace is down here at most of the bars. So you heard that first, Fenway Park. Richard Plow is going to break in to your stadium, and he's calling you guys out for being frauds.
That's not a stadium; it's a ballpark. You don't break into.
Okay, you know what I'm.
So
you know
that's kind of weird.
There. I actually haven't been there. I've been outside of it.
You're not allowed inside Fenway.
Once again, I was a security threat, and they wouldn't let me in.
I've been to Fenway many times.
Well, yeah, because you live near there. It's like me saying I've been to Citi Field a bunch.
Yeah, no one cares.
And Chase Stadium. That's where the Mets used to play.
I know baseball.
The Jets too, actually. Apparently, I didn't know that. They
I didn't know that.
And I didn't know that.
They actually play in New Jersey. Did you know that?
I know. And they're going to win the Super Bowl. You heard that here first. Next year. This year, not so much. But next year, we'll win it.
Huh. That's really interesting.
The Patriots stink, and I hope you know that. And I'm happy I can finally say it. Because you guys and Tom Brady have crushed me for my whole life. And
yeah, what else?
You ruined me? Oh, I can go on Boston all day. You call yourselves...
Keep going.
Do you just open up Clash of Clans in the middle of my conversation?
Nope.
Don't I think you should leave Bit Me right now? What is that? You can't just do that.
Sorry. What?
You just pulled that up in the middle of the conversation. You just told me I think you should leave me.
Nope.
Really?
You were doing something I didn't care about, so that's me telling you to be quiet.
All right, well, I think that about wraps it up.
That's the wrap up you're doing?
Fine, then you wrap it up, Rich.
All right. Well, hey, this has been our first episode. It's probably going to be our worst episode by far, I hope.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff planned.
We have a lot of cool stuff.
But we had to get one out before finals week, before the semester ended.
So like we have a lot more planned for the spring, so that will definitely be cool. We're gonna be outside at some point.
We will be at the old Boston Market.
Hopefully, it is not torn down before then.
Save the old Boston Market, but
Save it.
don't put anything in it because it's comical that you can see the old logo on the building, like the imprint.
Yeah, like hopefully if the crematorium went there, that would suck. That's being built.
No, that's gonna be towards. Oh yeah. Also, do not let a crematorium be built on York Road. People don't want that.
I don't know if you can say anything political, man.
Is that political?
I don't know.
Or then do it. I don't know. Fine, both sides. Do it or don't do it. And that about wraps it up.
But yeah, so we have a lot more in store, and this is Richard signing off of Gold for Loko in a brown paper bag outside the old Boston Market.
That's one way to end it. And this is Joey Donovan. Thank you guys. I want everyone to remember to stay cool and live life. And this is it.